across the RhythOM YTT podcast. It is me, Alexa, with Nasreen, and we are working on the third eye chakra.
The third eye chakra,
Okay.
yes. So we've moved our way up. Like, we are very nearly done. This is the 6th of 7 chakras. So we have our root, right, at our tailbone. We moved up to our sacral, to our solar plexus, to our heart, to our throat. And now we are here at the third eye.
Okay, right in the center.
Right in the center. The Sanskrit word for this is Anya.
Anya. Okay.
It is associated with the color indigo. I like to think of indigo as like it almost is a purpley kind of color, but it has that more blue element. Building that rainbow. Very nearly done. The sound is Om.
Oh, we all know that one.
The symbol here is a two-petaled lotus with a downward pointing triangle.
Okay, very interesting. It's a little more detailed.
There's certain asanas that we can do to tap into this, but I feel like this is more of the ethereal part. Being ethereal, the element associated with this is ether.
Right, okay.
We're tapping into that element of the spirit. We are going to go from the spirit within us to the spirit beyond and connecting with others as we align everything. This particular chakra is all about intuition.
Okay.
And insight. So kind of like, maybe you feel like, oh, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Like you just have something that comes to mind where it wasn't even something you were thinking about before. It wasn't something you were mulling over and it just pops in your head. And it was something you had released out there, right? You were like, you know, I really want to create this, but I don't know how that's going to come about, right? You put it out into the universe, into the ethers, and then all of a sudden something comes on board and you're like, oh, yes, you get that insight.
Yeah.
Just like we were grounded and moving up, it's very similar moving back down.
Okay.
As we get that insight, we have to be able to create it. We want to be able to speak it into existence. We want to lead from the heart to connect with others. We have to have the confidence to do so, and we have that creativity and grounding it in order to birth it and bring it forth.
Right.
With this particular chakra, we're going to say Om. We're going to tap into our breath, but we're going to really just allow some quiet, some space for things to just settle and for us to be in the present moment. So it's going to be less about an embodiment of what we're doing and more about just feeling the expansion around us.
Yeah, okay.
So let's find our comfortable seat. Take a big breath in and Om. Did you notice anything about?
I feel like there's such power in silence that we don't tap into enough.
I love that. I felt like as we kind of just sat, it almost felt like it was growing out of me. It reminded me of how beautiful it is to teach a class. And when you have everyone kind of do an Om, allowing that moment of quiet, because the energy in the room that is just created by that simple Om brings so much. Now what we're going to do next is we're going to imagine the indigo color.
Okay.
We're going to see it right here in the space between our eyes. Breathe in deeply, say that Om, allow space for silence.
All right.
Did anything shift for you with imagining the color as well?
I feel like I could see the color shifting in and out in different forms.
Ooh.
Almost within my third eye. Yeah.
Yes. I love when that happens. Like I just imagine like a mandala.
Yeah.
Right? That like kind of moves and shifts and changes, and you see these kind of shapes. Now we are actually going to pull it all together.
Okay.
We are going to activate our root bandha. We are going to tap into the Uddiyana bandha. We are going to open our gaze up and head looking up. So we tap into the throat. We're going to say that Om. We're great on pitch. I love the pitch that we're at. Let's take a big breath in and think of indigo.
Okay.
Any subtle changes for you there?
I feel like I was more so focusing on maintaining all the locks more than anything.
Yeah.
It's not something I do a lot, but I think if you were doing it repetitively and practicing it, you would be able to, it felt very expansive when I wasn't thinking about the locks.
Right.
Yeah.
And not that there's a whole lot of asanas that we necessarily tap into with our third eye. There are some things that we can do to bring awareness as teachers to this part of the body. Especially if someone's had a really hectic week, they come and see you, and you want to be able to just bring them into this space where it's not like to do, right? Having them in a child's pose where they really have their knees wide so they can kind of bring their heart down to the ground and their forehead touching. Maybe their hands are stretched forward.
Yeah.
Then you can invite them to just kind of rock their head from side to side. So they're just really bringing awareness
Feeling
to
the
the
pressure
space.
of it.
And really it could be something as simple as just
Yeah.
bring your awareness here, right? And have someone touch their third eye as they breathe into that space.
Okay, wonderful. Sweet.
So we're going to finish off our rainbow.
Okay.
Last is the crown chakra.